If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it will be given to him. But let him ask in faith, with no doubting, for he who doubts is like a wave of the sea, driven and tossed by the wind. For let not that man suppose that he will receive anything from the Lord. He is a double-minded man, unstable in all his ways. The power of prayer. What is the power behind our prayers? Why is it that some people pray and they seem to have a direct line to the throne room of heaven, while some pray and it seems like their prayers are added to the waiting list? James tells us a secret to prayer that many people miss out on. James tells us a secret to prayer that many people miss out on. He tells us that when we ask anything from God, we must ask in faith, with no doubt at all. He says that anyone who doubts is a double-minded man, and such a man should not suppose that he will receive anything from God. Faith is the power behind the prayers we make. The Bible informs us that those who come to God must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. The same book of James says in James chapter 4 and 3, you ask and do not receive, because you ask amiss, that you may spend it on your pleasures. Meaning that inasmuch as we may have faith, it does not mean that we can go on ahead and pray for anything. Our prayers must be aligned to the Word and the will of God, which then shows the important connection between the power of prayer and the Word of God. A prayer made in the will of God and in faith gives us success to unbelievable possibilities, from forgiveness of sins to healing, from forgiveness of sins to healing, finding strength and peace to boldness and accessing the supernatural. That power is available to anyone who believes. Reflections. In what ways has the power of prayer been effective in the affairs of your life? Have you ever prayed amiss? What happened and what lessons did you learn? What is the connection between belief, persistence, and patience in prayer? What is the connection between belief, persistence, and patience in prayer? Thank you for your prayers and support for this morning devotion ministry. This is courtesy of James Okumu, read to you by Anthony Ogutu.